From 1996, I have Sleepers. Yeah, all-star cast with this bitch. I couldn't believe how many people were in this movie. It's crazy. All right, you got to get out the frame, dude. That's better. It's gonna bug me the whole fucking video. Like, who the fuck is that? And they creeping behind me. So, Sleepers, iconic '90s flick. Been a long time since I watched this, and I don't remember much. Only that I was surprised by De Niro being a priest in this, given his other roles. Yeah, this is like one of. I have to really think here. I want to say three, and that's a low number for him. Because every other film has been a fuck this, fuck that. One of three films that he's never cussed in. Yeah. This one, Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yeah, he was in Rocky and Bullwinkle. Yes, I remember that movie. I haven't watched it in decades. I don't know the third one. That's why I just said three. There's bound to be a third one he hasn't sworn in. Just saying. So, Hell's Kitchen in '66 is wild, but damn, those cars are fucking beautiful. Like, oh, I love them cars. Hell's Kitchen was a place of innocence ruled by corruption. Easily true. And I love the clacker shit. That was some funny shit. Shakes is pretty cool. Carol and Michael seem like a great couple. Ooh, King Benny knew Dutch Schultz and Lucky Luciano. Nice. That ties into Bumpy Johnson's legacy. Yeah. So this film, just from that point, ties into the entire Bumpy Johnson universe, which is Cotton Club, Hoodlum, Harlem Nights, or no, the reverse. Cotton Club, Harlem Nights, Hoodlum, Godfather of Harlem, American Gangster, and this, and there was another one. I can't remember what it was though, but I think that was the majority of them. So there you go, and Malcolm X as well. Shit, crazy, crazy, crazy. King Benny's origin story was damn good too. Shit, John got a punctured lung from his mom's overzealous BF. You know, I love the brutality of this because it really does highlight how abusive motherfuckers were back in the day and still going on today. Yeah. Fat man's right about going soft in the neighborhood. Yeah. You go soft, people will pick your ass off in a heartbeat. Stealing from the hot dog vendor. How clever. But they lost control of the cart and it put a random guy in a coma. Damn. And they gotta go to jail for that shit. And that's severe. And that's 66 for that. Like, fuck. Oof. De Niro makes a good priest and it's a very low key. It's very low key versus his other roles. Probably his most underrated. Why do I say low key? Because most of his other roles were either more physically driven, where this one is more he's in a fatherly role and he's literally a priest. But yeah, other than that, it's a phenomenal flick. All of them got to serve time in the Wilkinson's home for boys. Ugh. That brought back bad memories from when I was in middle school and got in trouble a lot. And Beck was like, "You're gonna go to Charles Hickey." Yeah, it's an actual school here. They closed it down though because of abuse and shit. Irony, right? And she's like, "You're gonna go to Charles Hickey, and and boys are gonna force you on their knees, and you're gonna stick their dick between your titties." And I'm in fucking middle school. Like, okay. So logically, you want me to be raped by other boys because you think that's going to straighten me out. Really? That's boomer logic for you. They're going to make you suck their penises. Her words, not mine. Whatever. At least I didn't pick myself over that shit. Fuck. Whew. Anyway. I do like how Michael tucked his collar into his shirt when he got dressed for altar boy duty. I like that. That was some slick shit. Like it's not like slick, it's very suave. I didn't even think about doing that before the collar. Now when I have a button down shirt on again, I'm gonna try that shit and see how it looks. Shit. Noakes is a real cocksucker. Literally and figuratively. Damn, Noakes sexually abused the boys. We call that rape too. Yeah. Mr. Carlson gave Shakes Count of Monte Cristo's book, which was nice. And I recognize Mr. Carlson. He was in oh. No, I don't think he was in Titanic. I don't know. I can't really. I know what he was in. I just can't remember the damn movie name. Probably NCIS or some bullshit. I don't know. He looks military. Football game was good, but highlights how destructive everyone is, and Rizzo died for it. Fucking bitch. Man, Noakes and the guards raped Shakes and the boys once more before Shakes was released. Hell of a going away present. Shit, John and Tommy found Noakes and killed him. That part I always caught on TV at least 5 different times in my life. At 5 separate times I caught that shit. That's where I caught the movie up from. Every time. Every time that fucker was on either AMC, TNT. It was never on USA, but it was either AMC or TNT. Any other time, it was either one of them 2 networks that was on there. I was like, I know this movie. Always that part. Damn, Brad Pitt's so young in this. And here's the wild thing. This is literally a year after he was in the blockbuster 7. 7 came out in 95. This is 96. That's crazy. He's coming off the heels of a blockbuster flick. And now he's in another blockbuster. Or I don't know how the hell it turned out, but it was pretty fucking good. Mike's going to open the door to Wilkinson's by taking Johnny and Tommy's case as a loss, which is smart. Dustin Hoffman with long hair is neat. Damn, I forgot. I love that. And I forgot that since this is a double-sided DVD, because I bought the movie, as you saw, I had to flip it over. Yeah, I forgot they did that with the older flicks. Crazy how times have changed. Still well. And now, instead of having to flip it over, it's just 2 discs in the case now. Avatar. Although Avatar was 3. On DVD. Oof, that's 1. Let's see here. I would also say this movie has Shawshank Redemption vibes too, which means I'm guessing the author read Shawshank, or Barry Levinson saw it and read it and just ran with it. I don't know. Carol's with John now. Hell's Kitchen is the lost and found of shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to get me an Uber and head to Hell's Kitchen and find my shit. It's the lost and found of shit. I gotta find my shit, motherfucker. I just don't know what color it's gonna be. What if it's green? What if it's not even brown? What if it's like runny? What if there's corn chunks in it? I don't know. I don't know if I want it that bad now. I'll stay home, finish this shit up. What if they have TP? What the TP up there? Fuck. But that can also be applied to anywhere in the world. Manchester is the lost and found of shit. God. Sleepers are code for juveniles who serve time in Hell's Kitchen. So right there you learn New York code speak. I love that. It's beautiful. Shakes molested Styler's, got molested with Styler's baton. Oof. Ouch. Shakes told Carol and Father Bobby what happened to them at Wilkinson's. Oof, that was rough. And the way De Niro took that whole monologue, just, he stood there stoic, silent, and really trying not to break down. Like, oof. Mrs. Salinas, a.k.a. Janice from The Sopranos, is in this. I didn't realize that back then, but now I'm like, oh, that's Janice. So this is literally another 3 years before she was on Sopranos. Crazy. 3 years. Ron Eldard had a busy 1996 doing this movie and Bastard Out of Carolina. Yeah. So he did 2 controversial flicks in 1 year. Ain't that some shit? Ugh. Shakes helped Frank put away Styler. Carol telling Michael that she knows what happened was so deep. I think the bar King Benny's in is the same one used in Sugar Hill. I could be wrong, but it looks the same. Rizzo's brother Little Caesar just got info on Henry Addison via King Benny. And Little Caesar, that motherfucker, fucking bunk from The Wire. So this is 9 years before he would be on The Wire. Ain't that crazy? 2005. 9 years away, this boy would be part of an underrated HBO gem that nobody watched. Ain't that a bitch? I watched it. I loved it. Let's see. Ralph Ferguson is taking the stand. Ferguson cracking on the stand. That was gorgeous. I love that. Little Caesar executed Addison. Davenport arrested Styler. Fuck Ferguson's testimony was stricken. Cunts. Father Bobby's testifying, and he kept the ticket stubs from the basketball game. Smooth. Damn, John and Tommy got off. It's good seeing them all reunited, even if it has a bittersweet end for John and Tommy. Absolute stellar movie. Solid 11 out of 10. Oh, man. Oof. Could something like this have been made today? Fuck no. Please. I mean, technically, if it had the support of the Me Too movement and shit, definitely it would get made. And there would be a lot of protesting over this shit. Boys can't be raped. That's not right. That's wrong. This is woke. What goes on in Catholic Church again? Remind me, what goes on in Catholic Church? Rape. Let's molest the little boys. Pope's recovering from knee pain. It's still weird that this is the first De Niro movie where he doesn't curse. That's so weird to me. I'm so used to him going off on the motherfucker. It's even wilder how young everyone is in this too. Everybody in that movie is basically... The younger ones are about my age and maybe a decade older, give or take. I'd also say 95, 96 was the true turning point in cinema in terms of graphic storytelling. And touching on taboo topics such as male rape, school abuse, toxic fragile masculinity, homosexuality, pedophilia, spousal abuse, and how dark NYC's legacy is. Yeah, like I actually debated this a lot before I finished this review a few days ago, because I had to really think about this, like, because the '80s had all the action flicks, just literally just guns and all that bullshit. It was ego trip, testosterone. Whereas the '90s camera was like, yeah, we're gonna do that, but we're gonna give it story and give it substance. And it's hard to pinpoint, but I would definitely say 95 to 96 was the turning point. And I can't really say what film was the turning point for it. I could say Sleepers was the turning point, to be honest, because, you know, it's really controversial. And so is Bastard Out of Carolina as well. But you can tell, like, you can see that tide shift. Like, we're all like, with machine guns and shit in the 80s and explosions and all that, and somewhat of a story. And then the 90s, it was like, let's do that, and then we're going to go further with story, and then come down with it. And it kept going higher with it. I mean, hell, if you really want to get deep with it, you had Boys Don't Cry the following year, and that was just as brutal. Fuck. And that was I think that came out in the wake of Matthew Shepard's killing. Yeah, I was around for that too. I grew up with that. I grew up with a lot of bad shit. 90s were fun, but ooh, we had some bad times during that decade. Fuck. Not everything was like glitzy, glammy, all kinds of catchphrases and trends and shit. It was bad too. Ugh. Yeah, but if this had come out today, it would have been laughed at and people claiming it would never happen. Most of them claiming it never happened. Those are the closeted ones. If this was an all-girls cast, yeah, I'm going there. The praise would have went to the nudity. Mm-hmm. Garen fucking T. They're like, oh man, you see her? She showed her tits in this. Oh, dude, awesome. Yeah. And it's all about rape. Literally. I also say showcasing Hell's Kitchen versus the main hubs of NYC makes this a real underrated gem. Because every time you see a New York film, where is it usually filmed? Manhattan, NYC. Sometimes Staten Island, sometimes Staten. The Bronx, or Queens, always fucking Queens. Jesus Christ, Queens. I got nothing against the five boroughs. I really don't, but it's like, Jesus Christ, Queens. Or Brooklyn. Fuck you, Brooklyn. What you gonna do, Brooklyn? Click. Turned you off. Sleepers pushes the envelope for 96, and that would get further pushed when Showgirls and Wild Things came out years later. But also with Boys Don't Cry and so many more. So many. Oh, man. Mm-mm. So, would I recommend this to you and friends? Well, it's definitely not something to go to bed to. Who's my favorite out of this? I can't really say. Like, they were all amazing in this flick. This was really good. This is a really heavy movie that stands the test of time. I mean, you really can't remake this today. You can't change anything about it. It wouldn't have the same impact like it did back then. Yeah, I do recommend this movie. It is one of those must-see films that you have to really see to believe and understand where it's coming from. And know that this kind of shit goes on today. Everybody says, books are a reflection of the real world. And look what's happening in Catholic churches with molestation and shit. And schools with sex scandals and all that shit. It happens. You have guards who abuse their power, teachers who, in this day and age, are so fucking horny they can't let their hands off a damn teenager. It's like some jailbait. I think it's funny though. Them sex scandals crack me up. I was there for Mary Kay Letourneau. God, that was the funniest shit ever. Sex scandals in schools are not funny. You're an asshole. How can you laugh at that? Because it's irony. Ugh. You know how many times they yell plot twist when it's a chick and another girl? That's funny. It's like, tonight in the news, we had a female teacher going after a female student who was underage. Plot twist. Because usually it's a female teacher and a male student. Or it's a male teacher and a male student. Or a female student. Or it's a male teacher with kitty porn. You never fucking know. So, on to the next one.